part 19 of building that crepe myrtle tree, and you can see I have this large, beautiful purple crepe myrtle tree laying on its side behind me. I am going to do all of the little stuff that needs to be done before I package this up, and the first thing that I need to do is take care of this plug that's at the bottom of the base and put a couple of pads on the bottom so that it does not scratch the furniture. So that's what I'm up to. Hi guys, my name is Carol, artist of Only Trees, and now this is my thought process. If it's gonna work yet, that I don't know. I don't usually have to put a support system in for trees of the normal size that I create. So this is one that you and I are kind of learning together, but my thought process is to make a 1¼ inch round disc, okay, and then put it into this area here so that you're not seeing this nut. It's not like, the person that is that this is being created for is going to be picking up the tree and looking under it, but it just kind of does that finishing off piece. You remember this piece of wood? You remember this piece of wood? This is the bottom where I made that hole. Now, you guys, maybe you have the extra 1/4 inch washer, more of them, or a pack, you bought the pack or whatever. I only bought one. How often do you use, well, for me anyway, here I am. Okay, anyway, so I have this, and it's the exact same size hole that I had to drill into the black walnut. So this is what I'm going to use as my diagram on the cork, the 1/8 thick cork. So this is what I'm going to use. Great hack, guys. Keep your cardboard. This is something that I use a lot. I have a cutting board. It's made out of cardboard and duct tape. Keep it simple, sweetie. And anyway, okay, so here's my cardboard with the hole in it, my cork board, and I'm gonna go to the corner, and I'm going to make a few of these discs right away. Okay, here I go with the time lapse, making those circles to cut out using that cardboard. I made 7 of them. All right, and now I'm taking these lousy pair of box cutters and I'm poking downward into the circle, not trying to cut the circle. I think an X-Acto knife would be so much better, but I don't have one. Make sure that the blade is nice and sharp. Here I'm using scissors to cut to the circle, not to cut around the circle. So here is the very first one that I cut. Pretty good clean cut. Now I need to check to see if it fits. Now this is a distance away, but here is the hole. And I want to see. It definitely sticks out. I need to put a little bit more thought process into that. Okay, I have my discs cut out, and I cut out 7 of them. And this is what I came up with as far as this hole here. And because the disc that I showed you when I put it in there, it's not going to be stable, so I'm going to make a hole for the nut that is in here. Wish me luck on that. And then hopefully the nut will fit in and go all the way into the groove or the hole that I have here on the okay, I made the hole to fit over the nut that's in that hole right there. And it fits, guys, it fits. But I'm gonna glue this and put it in that hole there and let it dry. Okay, that worked perfectly. I have it in there, that's glued. So for the second cork disc that I cut out, I'm not sure if, yeah, you can see it. I made a small indentation here, and all I did was take a small screwdriver and kind of dug it out a little bit. And the reason I want to do that is because you can still see the nut and it kind of pops out. So I want to try to fit that in there, that it's touching all the way around that. So I have a little bit more digging out to do, but this will finish off that hole nicely. And now this is flush with the bottom of the base. So now my next step is I'm going to put a piece of cardboard around, get some pressure on that, and let it dry. And I'm going to take this pressure point and put it here, press it in, and I think I'm going to use rubber bands. OMG, guys, I feel like I've just hit a small jackpot. I was going through all my supplies stuff after cutting these out. These are a really good idea, but the cork, it's kind of crummy. And I don't know, years from now, if this starts to dry out, then, you know, it'll be, they work, but when I came across, I have small felt discs. I must have bought them a while ago and completely forgot about them. So I was going back into my supplies and bang, there they are, hit me in the face. So this is what I'm going to use. The felt, it's clean, and this will work so much better for, cleaned up my mess a little bit. All right, I've got my 4 pieces of felt on here. So with all the pressure here, I'm going to let this dry, but I thought I will put this up so you can see it. Now it's kind of wobbly only because I have this cardboard underneath pressurizing or putting pressure on that disc that I made out of the quartz, or the OMG, these things. Hey guys, this is the end of part 19. I hope that you got some benefit out of it. I hope maybe you'll give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, put them like right down here in the comment section. And guys, Have an awesome day, and we'll talk soon.